Hello, thank you for being here. This is the 7th episode of my ongoing series where I sit down with you all and talk about some of the photos I took in Bangladesh. Today we'll be taking a look at some of the photos I took using the Yashica Electro 35 GT. So without any further delay, let's take a look at the photos I took. This picture came out really nice. So I had a lot of expectation from this picture and this setting. Unfortunately, it's my fault that this picture didn't come out as well as I expected it to be because I rushed it with the framing. But if I framed this picture properly, it would have been a really nice photo to look at. I bumped into this place. It's kind of like an open hotel. People that are workers at Newmarket, they sit here, eat. I saw these people eating, so I just took a picture of them. Though I wish there was not so much noise in the background, I'm really enjoying this man with the purple shirt. His purple color shirt is really complementing this photo. Have you ever heard the term called dancing with the devil? As soon as I walk into this Newmarket area, I feel like there's a dance going on between light and dark, which creates a very beautiful gradient of shadow. If we look at this picture, we can see this man on the right is on light, but the left side of the picture is completely in darkness. I remember coming to this place with my mom when I was a little kid. You see, this place is not too far from the school that I attended. So when my brother was in school in 5th grade or 4th grade, me and my mom would come here and she would buy a bunch of books, I remember. This is a very interesting photo. I saw this lady, she was hunching a lot. She was hunching almost 90 degrees. I tried to take a photo of her from the side view, but there was a lot of traffic going on. So I took a picture of her from the back. Then I realized I probably missed a lot of this picture. So I decided to run in front of her because she was walking very slow. I ran and I went like 2 blocks in front of her and I was waiting patiently for her to come. And once she was in my focal range, I took another photo of her. She was not happy that I took her photo. She was like cursing the hell out of me. But I just ignored her. I took the photo and I left. This picture came out really nice. I really like the color combination of the blue that is going on. You see, there's a man that is right in the middle of the frame and there's a man on the left. They both are wearing the same shade of blue. And there is another store with a tent that also have a blue shade. And all 3 of them are the same shades of blue, which I'm really loving. So after taking some photos of the Newmarket, I decided to go to this place called Kacha Bajar. Kacha Bajar means raw food market. They sell vegetables, raw meat, raw fish and such. There was not that much light to work with in there, but the photos came out really beautiful. I think the Yashica does a really amazing job at picking up colors and creating a beautiful contrast between the lights and the dark. As you can see, this place was very dark. I'm pretty sure if I took this photo with the Contax T2 would bump up the shutter speed to 1/5 of a second and flatten out the whole photo. But the Yashica does a really great job at keeping the integrity of the lights and the dark.
কে সাইরা
This man was a gem. I saw this man counting a lot of money, so I decided to take a photo of him. I thought he wouldn't be okay with it, but he was all sports. He was posing for the photos, he was airing himself with the money, he started making it rain with the dollars, which was really fun. I had an amazing time interacting with this man. I do wish I took some photos of this man with the Contax T2 because Contax T2 have an autofocus. This kid was amazing. This kid was just standing there, posing, smiling for the photo. He was very patient with me because by the time I took this photo, I realized that there's not too much light to work with and the picture will probably not come out in focus. So I was experimenting to decide if I should stand 2 steps behind or 2 steps forward. And he was very patient with me. He held on to the pose and smiled. The picture came out really nice. This is not my favorite photo from this roll, but this is probably the best photo that came out of this roll. The colors are amazing. The playfulness between the shadow and the light is looking very beautiful. There's some haze going on the back as well. I really love this picture. This picture also had a lot of potential. I think this picture could have been the favorite photo of all time, but I missed the focus. I wish I took 2 more steps back. If I did that, the focus would be on point. I had a very interesting experience interacting with this kid. I think this kid is mute and deaf, but I couldn't really tell for sure. I kinda caught him off guard and I took this photo, but after I took this photo, he signaled me to follow him and I was following him and I went to this place and then he started posing in front of random people's car and he really wanted me to take a photo of him in front of that car. So I took a picture of him in front of that car and then he just left. And that concludes the 7th episode of my ongoing series. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next episode. Until then, goodbye.